guys am I going to be seeing today? Because I had no idea who was going to be coming for this particular show. What we have right now is a very, very large collection. It is a 9-piece collection of what is called brilliant color-bursting gazanias in this collection. There's another name that these are known by. What is the name?
Actually, they're also considered an African painted daisies.
Why painted daisy?
Because if you just look at these are such brilliantly colored flowers. Now these are an annual plant, an annual flower bedding plant that grows so quickly, you are gonna have a collection like this in your garden within a few short weeks. This is a representation of one collection within a few weeks.
That's just crazy.
And these are gonna be blooming starting in May, all the way till your first frost, giving you 4, 5, 6 months of these gorgeous, colorful, painted daisies.
So these are very affordable, $29.96 for color, for long-lasting color, and you get the full 9 pieces. I do want to let you know this sold out the last time it was on in April, and this is our very first quantity of the season that we've even seen for them so far as today. So make sure you grab this if you want them, because this could really outfit even a larger border with what we're getting, correct?
Exactly. One of these collections is going to create about 8 to 10 square feet of mass planting as a flower bed along a border. If you want to line your driveway with these plants, get a few sets to really transform your garden, because this gazania, or African painted daisy, it's honestly one of my absolute favorite plants. I was living in a small apartment in Southern California last summer, and it's really, really hot. I had a tiny yard, so I could only pick 1 or 2 plants to plant. I picked these because they grow so quickly, bringing you plants that are fully grown within a few short weeks.
And we're showing you here the colors that you're getting. The first one you're going to take a look at is the Frosty Kiss.
Yes, you're going to be getting 3 of these Frosty Kiss. Now it's a 9-piece collection total. And the reason that I love these is because these are so absolutely water-wise. Yeah.
That is magical. It doesn't even look real. It looks like something out of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like it just looks magical to me, like a storybook.
I know. There's really not, you know, window planters are really coming back. Everyone wants a window planter because they're beautiful. But they're really hard to do because they're hard to water, hard to take care of. If, you know, plants need to be deadheaded, it's really difficult. These plants, these are so drought tolerant, humidity tolerant, heat resistant. You almost never need to water these. That is why I loved growing them out in the hot regions in California. Plant these where the hose doesn't reach, because these almost never need watering.
Oh my gosh. Look at that, look at the big kiss. Look at the sharp contrast of the whites, the reds and the yellows. To your point, it looks like someone hand painted every one of those blooms.
And you're gonna be getting flowers like this for 4, 5, 6 months in your garden this year without any care on your part, because these are so easy to grow and such fast blooming plants. You will be amazed. And the flowers, yeah, like you were saying, I'm just gonna cut one off so you guys can zoom in right here and just look at how intricate and beautiful this flower is.
The edges are so sharp. It's amazing to me.
And the really cool thing about these flowers actually is that they actually close at nighttime, and then as dawn starts to arrive, they'll open up one by one. And I think that is why these plants are such sturdy and why they're able to bring you flowers for so long. And what we have on this set right here, this is a representation of what your one collection will grow into in a few short weeks.
Look at this. I mean,
it's incredible.
This is stunning. Very, very popular if you want to pick this up. So my next question is, how do they come to us? What can we expect to see?
Yeah.
Oh, look at these guys.
I know.
They're so cute.
I can't guarantee that they're all going to be blooming out of the box, but I can say most of them will be, and if they're not, they're gonna be blooming within a couple short weeks. That's why I love these, because they grow so quickly and they bring you so much color action so fast. And to put it into perspective, I planted this window box, you know, not so long ago. Now this window box is just 3 plants. 3 of these are gonna turn into this window box in a few weeks. That's how fast they are.
Beautiful. I mean, the whole thing is just beautiful. It is filled with color and texture. And even within the colors that you're getting in the collection, they're all different. But because of the way you have the highlights of these similar purples and these similar reds and the similar yellows. They're not exact matchy-matchy, but they all complement each other as a whole.
Exactly.
So beautifully. You guys have really thought it out.
Yeah, and this plant right here, you know, each one of these planters has 3 plants in it. So you can imagine, get a few sets, really transform your yard this year with no effort, because these guys, they laugh at the heat. If you don't have a hose,
they laugh in the face of the heat.
If there's no hose in reach, it doesn't matter, because these are so water wise.
You know what? That's actually a big deal, not only if you live in a place that doesn't get a lot of natural water, but it's a big deal if you're a lazy waterer.
Exactly.
Like if you're just a person that forgets or is not good at that kind of thing, this would be a great plant to bring home.
If you're a lazy gardener like me, I want a plant that I don't have to be outside watering all the time. This is a plant for you, because it brings more color than just about any collection that we have.
So how about sun? What kind of sun does it like?
These guys like the sun. Give them as much, the more sun, the better for these.
Okay, more is better for these guys.
Yes, exactly. And as a border, they are phenomenal. Or even as a container on your patio like that, it's gonna really bring so much bright, brilliant color. Now, they're a South African painted daisy. So you know everyone loves a daisy because daisies are beautiful and
Daisies
so easy.
Are sweet. There's such a symbol, I think, of innocence that goes along with a daisy, and they are charming. But this is a daisy that like took a trip around the world and like brought a little something back with it.
Huge flowers. Now, these flowers are about 4 to 5 inches across. These are really special hybrids, and even better than that, these are going to be reblooming during their long bloom season from May all the way till September or October.
May till September. There's so many plants out there where you feel like you're waiting till practically August for something to happen.
I know.
And here, that's a really long blooming season.
Yeah, many of the plants that you're going to be receiving are going to already be flowering.
Look at that.
Because these are such fast blooming plants. And you know, you can see this gorgeous bud. This is about ready to pop. And they have color that's going to be on your plants for 5 to 6 months. There's not many plants that can bloom that long.
And by the way, 1,400 of these have now been spoken for. We are very busy on the phone lines. Any special instructions for winter on these?
Well, these are an annual, so unless you live where it stays above about 45 degrees, they just
like
last
the southern tip of Florida.
Exactly, but these are really going to transform every garden, and let them get a few sets. You'll have no regrets.
You're gonna love it. And by the way, we're gonna show you the zone map here so that if you're wondering, maybe you've never done this before, you're like, wow, I'm ordering flowers over the TV. This is so weird. How does it work?